What even defines something as comic accurate? You spend more than 5 minutes in a comment section about any sort of superhero adaptation, you're going to see those two words completely weaponized. A new trailer drops and immediately the internet splits in half. It's either, oh my god, it's completely comic accurate, it's the best thing I've ever seen, or wow, they ruined the character, it's not comic accurate at all. Well, what does comic accuracy actually even mean? Today we're going to be breaking this down into 3 parts to find out what it truly means to be comic accurate. First off, when someone says something is comic accurate, my immediate question is always, accurate to which comic? Comic books aren't just a single sacred text, they've been running for 80 years. I mean, characters get rebooted, redesigned, rewritten every 5 seconds. I mean, Spider-Man alone has had over 80 different comic writers and over 200 different adaptations of the same character. So if you say, oh my god, Tom Holland is the most accurate Spider-Man, which version are you talking about? Are you referring to the Todd McFarlane run, the Ultimate Spider-Man run from the 2000s, or the brand new Ultimate run from the 2020s? There's too many versions of these characters, and they're all so vastly different. Personally, I believe when there are this many versions of a character floating around, the best rule of thumb is to go back to its roots. You look at the original run of that character, that's the true baseline. That brings us to the core character. Because throughout all these many different runs over the decades, the soul of the character usually stays the same. Spider-Man is witty, brilliant, and never gives up, even when things look entirely hopeless. Batman is a dark, moody vigilante who strictly does not kill Zack Snyder. When you adapt a character, you owe it to the source material to stick to the rules of that character. The hero has a strict no-kill rule that defines their entire moral struggle on that page. You don't have them casually dropping bodies in a movie because it looks good in slow motion. Alright? Don't get me started on Man of Steel. That is a whole separate video on its own. Point is, a character needs to keep the same behavior, same morals, and the same heart across these adaptations. Don't rewrite who they are. Finally, visual integrity. If you're gonna put a character's name in the title, they need to look like the character, okay? I mean, for years, Hollywood made this excuse that comic book costumes just don't work in real life. They thought the audiences wouldn't take a movie seriously if the hero wore bright colors or a mask. So they gave us things like the early 2000s X-Men movies, where everyone was forced into matching black leather Matrix bullshit. But true comic accuracy means having the confidence to bring these original designs to life without hiding them or muting the colors or making it dull. Look what happened when we finally got Hugh Jackman in the iconic yellow and blue Wolverine suit. I know it's not entirely ripped off a page, but it's pretty good. And fans, they didn't laugh at it, they didn't make fun of it. They lost their minds, they loved it. When a movie respects the original visual design instead of trying to fix it or make it look all dark and edgy, it works almost every single time. So, at the end of the day, defining comic accuracy, it really isn't that complicated. It's about respecting the blueprint. You look at the original roots, you keep the characters' morals intact, don't compromise on their iconic look. But hey, what do you guys think? Is there an adaptation out there that you think nailed all 3 of these perfectly? Let me know in the comments. See you.